In advance, I apologize for the really crappy audio. It's hot, I need a fan, ugh. What's going on, y'all? THEBrandonBrownson here. Another thing I'm going to apologize for super quick is my voice. I had an announcing gig last night, and I kind of screwed up my throat. I got a little too into it. So, yeah, we get this voice. Anyways, this is TBB Unscripted, episode 35. I don't have a whole lot I want to talk about this month. But the big thing is, you know what pisses me off. So, as I'm sure, like, all of you know by now, you know what pisses me off is back. I recorded Season 5, I believe it's Season 5. By the time you guys see this, the first episode of Season 5 will already be out. Yeah, ultimately, after the hat left, I sat down and I thought for a while about what I was going to do now. A lot of ideas I had were skit videos and stuff like that. I was at kind of a point where I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I decided that the best way to get over that would be to give myself a decent chunk of time to really sit down and plan some stuff out. As a result of that, I needed to get a decent amount of stuff done, so that way I could have stuff going up on the channel. Which led me to thinking, hey, I have enough ideas jotted down in my phone and my little notepad to do a season of You Know What Pisses Me Off. Why not? I can do it by myself. I'm not sure how people will react to the solo style, but it's something that you guys have been asking for a really long time. So I just went ahead and did it, and I was happy with how everything turned out, and I'm really interested to see what you guys think. This is definitely an experiment. You know, this will kind of help decide where I'm going to take this series from here. If you guys like the solo style, I can do the solo style. I can probably crank out more episodes that way to where it's not just by season, where I can have maybe a couple episodes a month continuously, I don't know. If you guys don't like it solo, then I can start looking around for new people to do the show with. Right now it's all kind of up in the air, and your guys' input is going to really help me figure out where to take this series from here. So be sure to leave a comment on the new episodes of You Know What Pisses Me Off, because I need your input here. Next bit of news is the Let's Play channel. So, I know the past couple months I've been saying that I'm gonna get on that, realistically, I will reboot the channel when I feel I can handle it. Like I said, not this past episode, but the episode before, I think, I did take a little bit of a break, because I had a lot of stuff going on, and I knew that I was going to have to limit how many hats I wear, and right now, I still feel that the Let's Play channel is just a little bit too much for me to handle. I'm trying to edit a little bit at a time, so that way when I do decide to come back, I can have a couple weeks worth of videos I can upload at once, but I'm hoping that sometime next month I will finally have the time to devote to the Let's Play channel. Do not quote me on that one, because it's all kind of up in the air, but that's what I'm really hoping for, because I have a bunch of stuff recorded, I just don't have the time to edit it, and that really fucking sucks. Because for like the 5, 10, 15 of you who regularly watch, you seem to really like the stuff that I put out there. With how much time it takes out, mixed with the fact that honestly nobody watches the Let's Plays other than those 5, 10, 15 people, that was just one of the things I decided I needed to put on hiatus so I can actually function and have time for myself. I think that's all the newsy type stuff I wanted to talk about this month, so let's get to your questions. questions. Alright, so 5 of you left me a whole bunch of questions, so this might be a little bit longer of a Q&A session. Let's go ahead and start with Zim294, who has 15 questions. Number 1, what is your favorite non-superhero? Nightwing. Nightwing is my favorite superhero of all time. I fucking adore him. Number 2, hardest topic for someone to cover and discuss. That really does vary from person to person. In my personal experience, discussing feminism is kind of difficult. Discussing religion is kind of difficult. Really, any of those hot button topics are difficult to discuss and do videos on, because I want to get it just right when I'm talking about it. If I fuck up, that's going to give people a chance to jump down my throat, as has been shown to me in the past. And I also don't want anyone taking my words out of context. B, because no matter what side of the argument on, you are going to get a shit ton of backlash. You are going to get the trolls and the people who disagree with you being less than kind in the comments. 3, C, however I decided to do it, if you say something wrong, even if someone agrees with the point that you're trying to make, they're also going to jump down your throat. It's really difficult to discuss videos like that and get your point across in a way that deflects the trolls, in a way where your arguments are clear, and in a way where what you say is understood by everyone. At least for me personally, that's always been difficult. 3, what song is your bae right now? First of all, I despise the term bae. I just do not like that term. It's goofy to me. I get what it means, but it's just kind of goofy. Right now, I've actually, Jason Derulo actually has a song out right now that I've been really, really into. I heard it for the first time a couple days ago, and since I got home from this past wrestling weekend, I've just been listening to it non-stop on repeat, and it's really weird, because that's not usually the type of music I'll listen to on repeat. But here we are. Alright, so before we get into his next 12 questions, he did leave a brief thing here, saying also before I get into the silly questions, sorry for not questioning last/this month. Dude, no fucking problem, I'm okay with that. And also tell Hat Mary travels in prosperity down the road of life. Hat Mary travels in prosperity down the road of life. So I guess now we're going into the goofier questions from Zim294. The first of which being, how soon is too soon to masturbate to someone who has died? I'm gonna say at least wait until they've been in the ground for a couple weeks, or cremated for a couple weeks. I usually don't whack it to dead people, so I don't know what the deceased whacking etiquette is, but I'm gonna say at least 2 weeks until after the body has been, properly disposed of. Number 2, I keep finding myself taking lewd photos of children. What do I do? Live in the woods, because no one should be taking lewd photos of children. That's fucked up. Number 3, I keep finding myself trying to find excuses for sleeping with my grandpa. What should I do? Move to the woods! You should not sleep with your grandpa, especially if he's been recently passed on. Dude, you might want to just consider talking to a therapist. You seem to be working through a few things. Number 4, I can't help but masturbate in front of my preschool class. What do I do? I mean, if you're a preschooler, you should probably talk to your parents and make sure that they monitor what you've been watching on the internet. If you're like my age, the woods. For fuck's sake, the forest, a log cabin, preferably near a lake so you have a source of water. How soon into a masturbation session is it normal to feel like killing yourself? I mean, for me personally, it takes about 5 minutes, but To each their own. Number 6, is it rude to suggest anal intercourse with your friend's pets after sleeping with their mother? For woods! Number 7, how soon into a crack addiction should you be concerned? If you're even seriously considering smoking crack, you might want to take a step back and look at yourself in the mirror. Think about your life. Number 8, are rim jobs on the first date too far? Is it consensual? Number 9, when humping your dad's furniture, should you feel overly satisfied? Entirely depends on the price of the furniture. If it's some $50 shit that he got from the thrift store, you should probably feel ashamed of yourself. If it costs $1,000 at Art Van or one of those fancy furniture stores, go ahead and pat yourself on the back while you nut on the pillows. Number 10, is hentai a good aphrodisiac? Depends on the person? I don't know, everyone's into different shit. Also, I think that word's supposed to be aphrodisiac. I don't know how to spell that word. I'm just fucking winging it. Number 10, jacking off to pictures of Booker T. Yay or nay? Booker T the wrestler? Yeah, sure, go for it. Booker T Washington? A little sketchier. Video game characters you would fuck the shit out of. Luigi. And not because I am physically attracted to him in any way, shape, or form, but because he seems like a guy who could use a little bit more love. He goes through a lot, doesn't really get a whole lot of love, always in the shadow of his older brother. Just pity fuck. I'm pity fuck the shit out of Luigi, because I care. Harry Clarkston has 10 questions. 1. Favorite photoshopped photo? I'm going to put a random picture here. I don't know what the picture is going to be, but I'm going to say that one's my favorite. Number 2, is Key and Peele a decent show? I've heard a lot about it. I've watched it on a couple of occasions. I'm really fond of it. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but personally I think it's really funny. Number 3, favorite NES game? NES. It's really hard to go up against Mega Man 2. That's one of my favorite games of all time. I fucking love that game. Never beaten it, but I have a lot of fun playing it and getting to Dr. Wily's castle. Although, honorable shout-out has to go to Super Mario Bros. 3, which is arguably the best Mario game out there. It's not my personal favorite, but it's definitely on my top 3 for Mario games. Number 4, how terrible is Jersey Shore? Imagine shoving a cactus up your ass, squirting lemons in your eye, and putting your dick in a bear trap. Jersey Shore is not quite that bad, but not for lack of trying. Number 5, are the Donkey Nuts cool now? When haven't they been cool? Number 6, favorite old school TV shows? I Love Lucy. I Love Lucy to this day is one of the funniest sitcoms out there. I can watch it at any time, damn near any episode, and laugh my ass off. I Love Lucy. I feel as if in this generation, I Love Lucy is very underappreciated. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Lucille Ball some love. Check that show out if you haven't before. It's fucking amazing. Number 7, favorite retro computer. I'll be honest, I haven't really fucked around with retro computers a whole lot. So I'm gonna have to say Windows XP. I don't think it's really retro, but it was my first computer. I really fucking liked that computer. That was a decent computer. Number 8, channel goal for You Know It Pisses Me Off. Hope you consider my previous topic for it. I cannot remember off the top of my head if your topic made it into this past season. I don't really have channel goals regarding You Know It Pisses Me Off. Like, I'd like for it to be successful, but at this point, I'm just kind of hoping that it gets more views than what I've been averaging lately. I know a lot of people subscribe to the channel for You Know It Pisses Me Off. A lot of people watch You Know It Pisses Me Off, so I'm kind of hoping that will give my channel the shot in the arm that's been so dearly lacking as of late. Number 9, have you heard of Europa Universalis 4? I have not. What the hell is that? Number 10, favorite B-list celebrities. Oh, I really should have thought this one out. Bill Nye the Science Guy is definitely up there. Lewis Black is up there. Dimitri Martin I quite enjoy. Shit. John Stamos is fucking awesome. I love John Stamos. I still get kind of a kick out of Bob Saget. Those are the only ones who are coming to mind right now. That's one of those questions I really wish I would have read before I did this month's episode. Blue Rose has 3 questions this month. 1. Can I be the greater and more awesome version of the hat? I can wear my top hat if you want me to. Dude, hi. Hey, Blue. Yeah, dude, I'm really gonna kick out of doing some videos with you. Again, I am looking for new people to collaborate with to kind of, not replace the hats. No one can replace the hat, but, because I need fucking people to collaborate with, and I would love to work with you. I really like a couple of the ideas you've thrown my way, so, you guys might finally get to see Blue Rose in a video soon. Yeah. Number 2, okay, on the question about dragons. What if dragons are sentient and smarter than you? Would you still have it as a pet, or would you be the pet? Dun dun dun! That depends on the dragon. I'd still like to think that, like, I don't know, like, if it's a smart sentient dragon, I don't think it'd really be a pet situation. I'd like to think that we can still be bros. And Blue Rose's final question, will you put Bunny in a video? Yes, Bunny! Bam!
Sorry, it's kind of dark. It's like the middle of the night, but she's currently crawling in between my legs. Oh, you are so wonderful. Look at you, my goodness. You are so cute.
Amanda Faulkner asks a few questions on Mr. Squibble's account. Hi Amanda, love you. Question number 1, hard or soft tacos? Soft tacos. I'm not really a fan of hard taco shells. I mean, I'll eat them, but soft tacos all the way. Question number 2, favorite food? I like a good sushi, I like a good cheeseburger, I like some good chicken strips. Favorite non-alcoholic drink? Right now, I would have to say it's 7-Up. That question kind of changes quite a bit, because I'll drink something, and then I'll finally get sick of it, and I'll be like, no, I don't want any fucking more of that, and I'll move on to the next drink I obsess over. Right now, 7-Up and Verner's are up there, even though right now I'm drinking Mellow Yellow. Sponsor me. Number 4, favorite alcoholic drink? Fireball, which is why I have some. Number 5, favorite character from any media? Oh, that one's really difficult. My favorite book character would have to be Fred and George Weasley. My favorite video game character is Luigi. My favorite movie character, God, I don't know if I can pick one right now off the top of my head. Another one of those questions I really wish I would have thought about before I did this video. My favorite superhero is Nightwing, with Static Shock coming in as a close second. Fuck. I think that's the best I'm gonna be able to do right now. I'm sorry, I suck. And Amanda's final question. Favorite meme? The Russell Jimmies. I have a shirt of it, that's how much I fucking like it. And the final few questions come from SSBS Fanboy. Question number 1. Have you heard ICP's latest album? It's not half bad in my opinion. I know you don't like them, but I'm just curious. I haven't listened to it. I really have no interest on listening to it. ICP's not my cup of tea. If that's what you're into, cool, but I've given them chance after chance. I actually listened to them a couple weeks back when I was going to a wrestling show, and still just not my thing. I'm inviting you to join Sue through me. There's a link. Would you like to join? I don't know what Sue is. Can you explain to me what it is, and maybe I'll join? Who is the better girl wrestler, Trish or Lita? I would have to go with Lita, hands down. Trish was really solid. Trish had a pretty good handle on wrestling as a whole, but I just enjoyed Lita's work a little bit more. When she came into the WWE, she already knew what the hell she was doing with Trish. A lot of her pre-2002 matches were major league stinkers, and Lita was around for a little bit longer. Lita had more time to wrestle, so she had more quality matches than Trish. Trish really just had a 3-4 year decent run and then left. Not trying to take away from what Trish Stratus did for the wrestling business and what she did for women's wrestling, but I just liked Lita a little bit more. Have you listened to Young Wiccan's mixtape? If not, you should check it out. I will. If you can punch any celebrity in the face, who would it be? To catch, you would have to do it on the red carpet for an awards ceremony. Can I pick a YouTuber? Because if I can, the answer would be Onision. If I can't, probably Justin Bieber, just because he's a gigantic bag of douche. If you could collab with any YouTuber, who would that be? Denny Sexbang, the lead singer for Ninja Sex Party, and one of the Game Grumps. I adore that man. I want to be friends with him. He seems like a super fucking cool guy to work with. And I think he's really funny, so definitely Danny Sexbang. If you could do the Dangle Wang, Dangle Wang, I like that. If you could do the Dangle Wang with anyone on Earth, who would that be? Guy, girl, or both if you prefer? Oh boy. I'm not trying to cop out with this answer, but I would like to do the Dangle Wang with somebody who I have a strong emotional investment with. Because anytime I've done the Wang Dang Diddly Bang, it's just been a one-night stand type deal. And I'd like to know if it's any different when there's actually emotions involved in shit. If someone told you to shit on someone else's face, how would you go about doing it? Now, the boring answer would be wait until they're asleep, then drop a dookie on their face. But I'm gonna go a little bit more creative. I'm gonna wait until they wake up to get ready for work or school or something like that, and position my asshole outside of a window. The second they walk out the front door, I would unload a wave of the green apple splatters all over them, hoping it would get all up in their hair and their face and maybe inside their mouth, and literally show them that their day is going to be really, really shitty. That's how I'd go about it. Just ruin their fucking morning with my butt babies. Do you still like twerking? I'm not against twerking. Do you like cheesecake? Fuck yes, cheesecake is my favorite dessert of all time. It's one of my favorite foods of all time. I fucking love me some cheesecake. Would you twerk for cheesecake? Dude, there's not a whole lot I wouldn't do for cheesecake. Anyways, that about does it for this month's episode. Down there in the comments section, as always, leave me questions for next month. Answer your guys' questions is my favorite part of doing these. It's why I keep doing these every month. I say this every month. I say this every month. You guys should know the drill by now, unless you're new, in which case, hello, I'm TBB and you're watching TBB Unscripted, as I'm sure you've already figured out. Down there in the comments section, be sure to check out all those sexy links. Follow me on all the social media sites. Check out the other channels that I do. Check out the other channels that other people do. Check out Michigan Wrestling Organization and Imperial Wrestling Entertainment. Hey, if you want to help monetarily support the channel, there's a couple different ways you can do that. You can go to either Spreadshirt or Redbubble and pick up a t-shirt. I got different shirts on each site, so there's a little bit of variety. Or you can go pick up my latest album, which is 100% for free if you want. However, again, if you want to help monetarily support the channel, you can choose how much to pay for it. You want to give me $1? You want to give me $5? You want to give me $20? Do you want to give me $1,000? You can do it and get some kick-ass music. Or you can just click on my actual YouTube page, visit that donations page, which should be on the right-hand side. Any penny that you guys throw me does help the channel. It goes toward the channel, helps me make it better. But that about does it for this episode. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. TheBrandonBrownson, signing out.